running back Joe Morris, who has fought off all challengers to become New York's premier ground-gaining threat.
By season's end, only one team remained.
Although he is the smallest of the Giants, Joe Morris stands tall in perseverance.
Blitz that time, dumps it off nicely to Joe Morris, and Morris is out to the 25-yard line. This is Morris' first appearance in the game. He is 5'7", and that may be stretching it, and weighs 200 pounds, and he is a rock, the leading ground gainer in Syracuse University history, and that is saying a lot when you consider some of the backs that they produced. There's the Syracuse connection. He gained more grounds in his career than Saka, Little, Davis, and Brown. That is strong.
Giants were his favorite team, too. Oh, good. Joe Morris, the rookie from Syracuse, out to the right side with blazing speed. The little fire plug, who is so powerful, so strong. Second-round draft pick gets the score for the Giants.
And on the end zone replay, you saw Joe just lifted up, by the way, by Ernie Hughes. Look at that blocking. Look how quickly he darted through the hole and in. Picked up by Ernie Hughes. Another evidence of Ray Perkins. A San Francisco reject converted to center.
6:02 remaining to play as Jeff Hayes kicks off. Good kick. It'll be Joe Morris. 4. Up to the 30. That's Gray in motion. Rutledge rolls right. Tomorrow, touchdown Giants.
The Giants' running game, slow in its early development, broke loose on the heels of Stocky Joe's breakaway ability. With the offense solidified, the Giants began a 6-week surge through the second-half schedule that brought home 5 victories. Stout-hearted Joe was a catalyst behind the Giants' 37-13 pounding of the Redskins as he raced his way into the end zone and into the record book.
There are the Pro Bowlers of the Giants. Morris beating out Eric Dickerson. That raised a few eyebrows.
Dickerson and Dorsett. I mean, that's not a bad tandem.
A march ended by Joe Morris, who notched the first of 3 touchdowns he would score against the Browns. When Morris broke off this 58-yarder, it became the longest run of his career.
And here's Morris. Broke a tackle.
With this performance, Morris should soon become only the second player in Giants history to rush for 1,000 yards in a season, joining Ron Johnson. Morris would finish the game with 131 yards on the ground, as he maintained a pace that would make him the first Giant to rush for over 1,000 yards since Ron Johnson in 1972.
Just set up by the interception by Terry Kennard. And it's Joe Morris for the touchdown.
A dash of passing offense blended well with a heavy portion of Joe Morris running, who gained over 100 yards and scored 2 touchdowns. However, Joe's duties proved to be a bit more hazardous than he might have expected.
Hand off Morris. Back to the inside and into the end zone. Joe Morris. Slung to the ground late, and there goes the flag.
Joe Morris.
9 minutes and 35 seconds to go into the first quarter. No score. The Giants have had it all the way. Morris hit behind the line of scrimmage, and a great second effort results in a touchdown.
First and 20. Miller in motion. Morris gets the give. Morris into Washington territory to the 40, the 30, to the 22.
Morris, big hole, touchdown. First down on the penalty, and Morris carries. He may go all the way. Touchdown, Giants.
Carson, 44, who blocked for Herschel Walker for 3 years with the New Jersey Generals, is in there now with Joe Morris. And that was Carson with a blistering block. Morris, big overthrow. Morris is gone. Joe Morris, 55-yard touchdown sprint over the left side. Let's look at it again. The first time the Giants have scored a touchdown in the first quarter this season, and the first time the Redskins have allowed one in this season. On 1st and 10, Morris with an open field, and he's gone again, maybe. Vernon Dean is pursuing, and he will not get Morris, who went 56 yards in the first half. This time he goes 41 yards, and the Giants are within one of tying it once again. But gets it down, Schubert gets it through, we're tied up, and Morris is over 100 yards for the game tonight. He has now gone 41 after the Redskins open the scoring here in the second half to put the Giants to within one. He gets a lead block from Carpenter, number 26, and the rest of it is just a sprint to the corner.
Then Joe Morris sparked the Giants, who went on to win a game many expected them to lose.
In the Giants' amazing Super Bowl season of 1986, they would simply dominate their NFC East rivals, the Washington Redskins. In their first meeting at Giants Stadium, Joe Morris would explode with 181 yards rushing and 2 touchdowns.
And this is Joe Morris. Morris is gone.
Joe Morris rushed for 181 yards to help the Giants gain an early lead against Washington.
Big play. Sims to Morris. Morris has the first. 4, 10, 5. Touchdown, baby. Yes.
The win moved the Giants into a 3-way tie for first, doing so in a variety of ways. With blocking from fullback Maurice Carthon, Joe Morris got the first score of the game.
Morris will score. The Giants lead at 7-0. Let's take a look at Joe Morris. The key block is going to be by the right guard, Chris Godfrey, who's going to take out Gary Cobb, the linebacker. We'll see Maurice Carthon come in with a good lead block. The rest is all Joe Morris. The kick out by Godfrey, the lead block by Carthon. And when you give a back of that caliber, that big a hole, it's 6 points. Anderson may be on the scene, but Joe Morris is still running for the Giants. Morris into the end zone. Sheer strength. Gary Cobb took the ride.
During the regular season, the Niners held Joe to only 14 yards. They weren't as successful this time.
Pitch in the backfield. Morris coming left across the line of scrimmage. Gonna go!
Morris had over 100 yards rushing well before halftime.
And first down, it's back to Morris. And Morris could be off. Lott finally herds him out of bounds. They go with 2 tight ends again. This is Joe Morris. Morris is gone.
tackle, Brad Benson there. The second guy in, he got moving. He got things knocked back, and that gave Morris that soft spot.
Give another good block to Zeke Moak, too, on that same side, right next to Benson. Morris and Carthon. And on Morris. Touchdown, Morris. seconds left in the third quarter, and it's the Giants 48, the 49ers
3. Joe Morris' second touchdown of the day closed out the biggest playoff scoring spree in team annals. Having seen their heroes pour on the points, the fans now awaited the victory shower that was sure to cascade on Coach Bill Parcells.
The defense held the Redskins to 40 yards rushing, while Joe Morris racked up 89 yards and scored the game's final touchdown.
You know, Parcells had talked to me about the fact that we were going to have to run the ball and run the ball effectively. He said, look, gear it up.
Morris is going to score.
That's Manuel in motion. And the handoff is to Morris. First down and more.
Well, that's what they were talking about, is they wanted to start, and they wanted to start passing, loosen up this defense, and then come back and then run later in the game with Joe Morris. And that's exactly what they were doing. They opened up early, threw the ball, got this Bronco defense, and now they give them a dose of the running back.
Morris comes out 58 yards and 13 carries. First and goal at the 1. And it's Morris. Handoff, Morris is going to get it. It was like painting by the door.
161, right there. See him pulling out. Here comes Morris in behind him. Watch it right there. He gets the outside man, and Morris can get right into the end zone.
24 seconds then left in the third quarter. And the Giants increased their lead to 26-10.